Come on in, Spirit family, and welcome to Calm the Spirit TV, the official channel for Calm the Spirit Wellness Center, where we provide all things therapy tips, mental wellness, life coaching strategies, and emotional support to help you heal, grow, and live a life on purpose. I am your host, Dr. Keisha Williams, affectionately known as Dr. K. And boy, I tell you guys, for me to be here today, oh my God is just so amazing. God's so good, you can't spell good without God. Come on, somebody, come on, somebody. And that is for real. It really took the encouragement and support of the people who God placed around me to actually be here today. So they know who they are. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right, so come on in. So listen, right now we're going to talk about since this is my first, my first I guess video or what have you. I am a little nervous, so if you see me, stumbling over my words, guys, bear with me, okay? I just want to come in here, have a conversation with you guys, provide tips and strategies to help you become and be the best version of yourselves. And one of the things that's trending around right now, one of the topics that's trending around is how to protect your peace. How do you protect your peace? But before we dive into that, right now, I want you to think for a moment. Think about your week. What is something that could have disturbed your peace or did disturb your peace this week? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. Go ahead and drop it in the comments. What is something that disturbed your peace this week? And we're going to talk about it. I'm trying to think something that disturbed my peace this week. I really had a pretty good week this week. Um, when I think, you know what? I got it. Something that could have disturbed my peace this week. Well, I guess it disturbed my peace a little bit. It did. So I'm in the hiring phases of my business, and I had hired someone, so I thought, and then at the last minute, upon receiving all of their documents and what have you, they decided to go in another direction. So, and at first I was like, oh, okay, trust the process. Trust the process. Even when you don't understand the process, just trust the process. So I could have let that bother me and just make me feel some type of way. But guess what? Once they sent me the email and I replied back to them, I went ahead and started back promoting my positions that I have available. So no worries, no problem. I could have allowed that to disturb my peace, but I chose not to. I chose not to. Okay, okay, okay. So, what about you guys? What is something that could have or did disturb your peace this week? And then we're going to jump right on into it. Oh, yeah. Look at some of these comments. Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's keep it going. So, when you think about protecting your peace, what does protecting your peace mean to you? What does protecting your peace mean to you? When you protect your peace, that means you kind of what? You watch your surroundings, you make sure you watch who you have in your environment. What else? Protecting your peace. Listen, watching what you say, watching how you react and respond to people, that can be protecting your peace. Yep. How do you protect your peace? When I think about protecting my peace, one of the things that comes to mind, well, let me just read what it says right here. It says, protecting your peace means creating emotional space where you can think clearly, feel safely, and live intentionally. It's choosing calm over chaos, clarity over confusion, and alignment over pressure. We're going to talk about those three things for a moment. Let's go ahead and get started. But what does that mean when you say choosing calm over chaos? What does that mean to you? Because it's amazing how I feel like chaos is a choice. I know, here and there chaos happens and you have no control over it, but I really feel like for the most part, chaos is a choice. You can either choose calm or choose chaos. Well, what does that mean, Dr. K? What does that mean? Let me tell you what that means. So, if you choose calm over chaos, that means you're not just reacting to everything that happens. You're not reacting to everything someone says that offends you. You're not reacting negatively to them. You know what I mean? You're choosing to remain calm. Keep your cool, even if it gets under your skin. No one needs to know that. You have to always take the high road. And if there is no high road, guess what? Create one. Yes, create a high road, but you have to choose calm over chaos because let's face it, nothing is anything really worth chaos. When you really think about it, oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story about why I say choosing calm over chaos. So I recently went out with a girlfriend. It was on a a couples event or a couples outing or what have you. And there were very limited seats, okay? And her husband's legs he was having trouble with his legs, and she was looking for someone to give up their seat, or to if they had an empty seat, let her husband sit down. And this one particular young lady, she had her foot in a chair, like she was saving a seat for someone, and she wasn't, okay? She was just resting a foot, or a leg. And so my girlfriend asked her if she could move her foot so that her husband can sit down, and the girl refused. And boy, my girlfriend went off like, "What? My husband has conditions. I need for him to sit down. His leg is hurting him very bad." And we're in a space full of people. And what am I doing? In her chaos, because I could have easily gone into her chaos, guys. But I said, nah, let me try to bring her into my calm. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go into her chaos. I tried to bring her into my calm. So I'm trying to calm her down, and I'm like, just, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. I said, it's okay. We're going to find him a chair. We're going to find him a seat. So we ended up finding him a seat. We went to the restroom, and she's continuing on. And she was like, you should have had something else to say. Or something. She was just going off. And I said, listen, there has to be a voice of reason. I said, why would I match your 10? Why would I match your 10? If you listen, we always have to take the high road again. And if there is no high road, you create one. I had to stay calm in that situation because I'm looking around. I'm like, what are we gonna be? We're gonna be fighting up in here? No, that is not what I'm planning on doing. Come on, your husband can't help. Come on, let's think about this. So, when I say protecting your peace, remember, choose calm over chaos, guys. And another thing it says, also, how do you protect your peace? Clarity over confusion. What does that mean? Clarity over confusion. Anybody else want to comment? Would anybody like to comment about a story they had where they chose calm over chaos or vice versa? Let's talk about it. All right, all right, all right. Let's keep it going. But what about clarity over confusion? Ooh, clarity over confusion. You know what? It's a saying, cool heads prevail. Clarity, when you have clarity, when you are thinking clearly, when you are able to silence the noise or the voices around you. You have clarity. You see the vision. You see the direction. You're on the right course. You're focused. You're not looking at anything to your left or to your right. You have clarity. You have not just vision, you got that God vision, that focused vision when you have clarity. But when you operate, come on, in a state of confusion, not only is your environment confused, guess what? So is your mind. Come on, somebody. So is your mind. You cannot operate in a state of confusion because when you are confused, you know what happens? Everybody around you becomes confused. And what do you mean when you say could they become confused, Dr. K? When I say they become confused, things start messing up for them. They start being negative. You start being negative, rubbing off on other people, everybody negative, and you looking around like why things are happening the way they are. So remember, you have to choose clarity over confusion. And lastly, oh my goodness, how to protect your peace. It says by choosing alignment, over pressure. Oh my goodness. I had to dig in the crates for this one, as Tigger would say, okay? But but yes, you definitely have to choose alignment over pressure. But what does that mean? I wanna read this to you. When I say choose alignment over pressure, it simply means you stop forcing things that aren't meant for you. That's number one. How do you also protect your peace by choosing alignment over pressure? Guess what? You make decisions from clarity and not from stress. You can't, man. When you are on the spot and you got to think real quick and you're not focused and you stressed out about what you want to do and how you want to go, that's when you mess up. You have to think with a clear mind, okay? So it has to be alignment over the pressure of making the decision or the choice. And then it says, you honor your mental and emotional well being when you choose alignment over pressure. That means you're not going to do what nobody tell you what to do if it does not align with your purpose, okay, or your mission. That's what it means to choose alignment over pressure. And then the last thing it says, when you think about how to protect your peace, it says you create a life that flows instead of fights you. Ooh, when you choose alignment over pressure, you create a life that flows instead of fight you. That means it comes naturally. It's not forced. You don't have to do too much or too little to get to where you need to be. And it all happens by choosing alignment over pressure. So that's how you protect your peace. Now, it's almost time for us to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first video. I made it. And I'm so excited and thankful. I hope you guys join us next week. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it, like it, comment with a friend. Let's get it going. Let's get these subscribers coming in because I think we are on to something amazing. And I thank you guys so much, so much for tuning in. And as always, guess what? Breathe, balance, and be well. Have an amazing day, Spirit family.